What is up, y'all? I am just doing a quick little intro for this deck. We're gonna get into the gameplay here very quickly, but I just wanted to show a couple changes that I've made. So I'm recording this intro after I play the game, so this looks a little bit different. I've added Ledger Shredder. I took out the Aven Interrupter, which wasn't really doing too much for me. I tweaked the mana base a little bit, so hopefully it's a little bit smoother. And I did drop a copy of Nissa. The double green, potentially quadruple green, is hard for me to hit. The Cornucopia helps me get there a lot of the time, but I think with the Ledger Shredder giving me additional filtering, I think it's still going to be pretty easy to find the Nissa to finish the game when we need to. But that's really the major change, and played in Diamond, so that was very exciting. I've got 4 games. First time I've been in Diamond, so yeah, hope you all enjoy. All right, we are playing our first game in Diamond. I did change a couple cards. I took out the temporary lockdowns, just the 2 copies, and put in 2 copies of the Aven Interrupter, I want to say. I'm sure we'll see it, but I think this hand is okay to keep. Oh, we don't have the green. Oh yeah, I think we actually mulligan this. This is better, but not great, so let's just get rid of the most expensive card. Keep all of our early interaction. Yes, but I replaced the temporary lockdown with the creature that you can flash in and counterspell, and then your opponent gets to play it later by paying 2 more mana for it. So not good against this matchup. Now I'm wishing I'd kept in the temporary lockdown. But that's okay, we can side those in. We Fading Hope that guy so we can play our tap land. That is fine. And we want them to play some spells on their Slick Shot. No, they're just playing creatures. There we go. Plenty of creatures. Yeah, I think we still return the Slick Shot. Denik. There is some lifelink, which is probably going to be relevant, so let's go with it. Land. Here we can Cornucopia in Fading Hope, so that buys us some time. Gain a life. Return something to their hand with the Fading Hope. Okay. Here's the Slick Shot again. And they don't have anything to do, so might as well just return it. Deluge is gonna be kind of slow against them. I really want some kind of board wipe. No more lives. So we play the Denik, gain 2 life, and on their turn, play the no more lives, gain 2 more life. And they don't even they don't even want to play against the Denik. So we bring in the lockdowns, we bring in more removal with the Wanderer's Intervention. High Noon is actually pretty good against them, limits them to 1 spell a turn. What is bad against them? The Deluge is going to be pretty slow. Let's get rid of Nissa. Which is extremely expensive. The Interrupter is probably coming out. This is the card that I just added to the main board. We'll see if it's good or not good in this matchup, so we're not going to see it at all, but that's okay. We'll see it in later matchups, I hope. Let's see what else we can side out. the Jolrael, I actually might reduce this as well. Get a High Noon in there, keep them from casting all of their spells. I think that's what we're going to go with. I think we're good. No lands at all. That is just awful. Okay, this is actually a really good hand that we mulliganed into. Did we drop the Sunfall? Danik is great against them. I think we do want to keep 3 lands. I'm not happy about putting the Sunfall on the bottom, but we've got great interaction early. I'm okay with this. Ooh, the Haywire Might can keep this from becoming a creature. So maybe I play that out. Well, it's going to have to be on turn 2. Let's go ahead and get our tri-land down. Oh no, this is a fast land. So we can play the Seacrumb Coast on turn 2. Get rid of their Kamano. Codebreaker. Yeah, I think it's better to gain the 2 life from the Might, get rid of the Kamano, and take damage from the Codebreaker next turn. That way we keep a creature off the board and gain 2 life. But puts our shields down, so we just kind of have to twiddle our thumbs and see what they do. I got another one. Yeah, they're going for it. Down to 9. We can play a Danik. We can also play. We can hold up the spring-loaded Sawblade and just get rid of their Codebreaker, because I think it will just eat our Danik. Or they might just have removal for the Danik. So either way, we're playing a tap land. Let's see what we surveil. That's okay, but we're kind of good with 4 lands. And I say we go ahead and Sawblade now, just so that they don't get the, so they can't prowess and get it out of range. Deals 5, so kind of hard to get it out of range, but just in case. Yep, they have a Forge. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Do not like the Forge. High Noon. Less good now that they have the Forge on the battlefield. So let's get our Danik out and hold up a No More Lies, because they're out of spells anyway. So maybe High Noon was not the right choice to side in. I feel like the in-game volume really turned itself up. Can't be countered. 1 damage target creature. 5 damage. Okay. You killed it. Goodbye, Danik. Uh-huh. Yep. They're going for it. So we killed their land creature here. Fun little sound effect from the saw blades that I didn't notice before. Yeah, surveil. What do we got on the top? More removal, which is fine. Let's play the High Noon, because we can cast an Immortalize anyway. I don't know that it's doing much for us at this point in the game, but keeps them from playing a second spell if they have it. Yeah, they just lose. It's tough. It is a tough matchup, so I don't think the High Noon is actually great for us here. What else do we need? Temporary Lockdown stays in. Maybe we do want the extra body. Yeah, I think that's all right. I think we leave one Aven Interrupter in, just because it can flash in and become a blocker. Got 4 lands. We got things to play. That is a keep. We got the Swift Spear. Alright, we needed removal, so that's good. And we hold up the No More Lies and the Fading Hope, just in case they load everything onto the Swift Spear. Nope, they're going wide. Do I just counter this? Probably. Don't have any kind of board wipes yet. Yep, Conscious Rage. It's a big Swift Spear. We just return it to their hand next turn. So they have a good start, but we're okay. We have the Cornucopia down. And we can Fading Hope the Swift Spear. I want to see if they put anything on the stack. They don't. They know we have the Fading Hope, so it's okay. I still want to use it. Make them replay the Swift Spear. And we get the Scry. I think this lane is too slow. I think it's good to pay 4 mana to return a Swift Spear to their hand. Yep. So good news is we're gonna get the 2 basics down. Bad news is we don't really have a way to deal with this guy. But we could get a swing in with Jolrael. I think that actually is okay. I think we stay alive at least another turn. So I think that's alright. Go to 15. We will draw a card. Love drawing that land. Love drawing that card off the land. We can't block it anyways. It's got Menace. Yep, we might get punished here. Yeah, they're going to Lightning Strike our Jolrael, which is actually not bad because it keeps it going face. Okay, I got the 2 lands, so I don't take any more damage. I think we do need to get the Might down. It doesn't gain us life because it's colorless when we cast it. But that's alright, we need the blocker, and when it dies it gains us 2 life. And then next turn we can Deluge. Pretty lucky we see 2 basics, because our deck does not run a lot of basics. Yeah, I'm worried now. This might be over for us. We have to block, because they're going to have some kind of trick. It could be... Oops, not what I want to do. I'm going to block with it. There we go. Yep. Yep. This is very scary. We're at 5. Ooh. So we Deluge now, gain 2 life. Saw Blades on their turn, gain 2 life. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. No sweepers. Genic is good. think we want the next Deluge, because I feel like most of their spells are 1 mana anyway. They can just pay the extra cost. And do we want to Saw Blades, or do we put the Dennick out? We don't gain life now from the Dennick. I think we want to Saw Blades. Oh man, they did have an expensive spell. Alright. 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. 3, 4, 5. I think we might... It's going to be close. Oh, they do have to kill their own guy with that. So that's good for us. Oh yeah, I think we're okay. We get rid of their bigger thing here, even though the Swift Spear is more problematic. I think we get rid of their bigger guy, because they're running out of spells. Back to 5 again. Alright, now we can run out the Dennick. We gain 4 life from the Dennick, because it's 2 colors. We've got 2 cornucopias down. And we have enough mana open for a Deluge. So we are still in this. Yeah, they got the removal for it. That's unfortunate. It is possible we draw a Fading Hope. Yeah, we do. And we get the Lockdown and a Sunfall. Dennick is really our only threat right now, so I think we want to keep it. Yeah, we can lock down instead of Sunfall, so that's good too. Awesome. We want to draw the Might because it gets rid of their Elder Dragon War, so they're not going to get their 4/4 creature. Oh, we also want to blow up the Forge though. So that is rough. That is very rough. So I think what we do, we blow up the Forge with the Might, and then when this turn, they're going to get their 4/4 dragon, but then we're going to temporary lockdown. So I think that's alright. And we gain 4 more life. I can do this all day. Let's get that Might. Blow up their Forge. Past turn. Things are not going great for them. This does not have haste, so I'm not too worried about it. Yep, they get another Swifty. They're not going to want to attack into my lifelinker. And we are in a great spot. The bad part is we lock down our own Dennick and our own Saw Blades here. So do we just let them have it for now? We have enough to Deluge and find a Fading Hope. And we can't target our own graveyard because of the Dennick. So that's kind of an anti-synergy. Not fantastic. I know. I'm thinking about it. Do we attack in... I think we pass here. I think we pass the turn. So we can get the Deluge off. Block. They're going to swing with probably just the 4/4. And that is alright. We'll take it. I have another Swift Spear, so temporary lockdown is getting better and better. Let's get this Deluge off for 7. Gain 2 easy life. There's an Interrupter. You know, I do want to play it. But here's some removal. Here's a bounce spell. So, man, I do want to play this. But yeah, let's just get the Fading Hope. Let's bounce our Denic now, since we can. And then we temporary lockdown. Don't need the land. And they gotta know this lockdown is coming, because I bounced my own creature. So there it is. They might just scoop to this. Yep, we did it. Our first game in Diamond, and we win. Wonderful. Here we go. See if we can continue our Diamond winning streak. I'm okay with this. We got our 3 colors. We got our Denic on turn 2. We could scry into our next land. We see an island. This is our best play right now, so let's do that. Okay, Fading Hope. Yeah, there it is. And not what we wanted to see. We really need our land. It's likely they Fading Hope or counter our Denic. Let's hope this stays. No, not going to stay. So we are already in a bad spot. Are they mono blue? That would be cool. Okay, we got a land. Do we get a mite out? Sure, why not? We have all of the cantrips. Fading Hope is fine. Maybe I should have Fading Hoped in response to get the scry. But there's some kind of tempo. I'm not sure what their finishers are, probably the Haughty Djinn. Alright, our land is good. Let's get a mite out, I'm not sure what we're doing. I apologize for my cat, she's got opinions today. Hey girl. What you doing? Hi, come here. Come here. This is Tuesday. It's very noisy. Ooh, cat. Alright. Mill 4 cards. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the mono blue list. With the Tolarian Terrors and the Haughty Djinns, probably. And they run negates in the main. It's interesting. Yep, there's the Terror. Which we can just bounce, I think. What's the ward cost? 2? And if we leave our mana open, we can Saw Blades, pay the ward. Alright, we got land. Yeah, I'm glad I went up to 25. I think that's the right amount for this deck. 25 lands. Fading Hope is not terrible. I'm okay with having this many Fading Hopes. We know they have a negate in their hand, so they're probably going to negate the Saw Blades. So I think what we do is we Fading Hope first, see if they negate that. If they do, then we just Saw Blades. Okay. Now 4 more cards. Put an instant sorcery or fairy into your hand. Fading Hope again. So let's okay, hope. Yeah, they're gonna make us pay the ward cost first before they choose to counter or not. Because then we can't play another spell on it. Yeah. Really interesting deck. Change the equation. Yep. Yep. And they're not running any cards. I could chump block. Let's just chump block. The sacrifice to exile an artifact or instrument is not gonna help in this situation, I don't think. Alright, they have another negate, or they still have the negate. What's wrong with the creature? Think about how to get rid of this. This guy is a problem. Let's try Fading Hope on our main phase. See what they do about it. We want to get their counterspells out of them. And okay, that's perfect. Because now they don't have anything to prevent the solid waste from killing their terror. We do have to spend all of our mana this turn, but we get rid of their big threat. Okay, what's this guy up to? There's a battlefield, cloak, top card of your library. It's got ward 2. Alright. If we power up the Vine Stock, they just Fading Hope it, and that doesn't feel good to spend all of our mana doing that. So, their face down card could be anything. It could be a non-creature spell, so they might not even want to turn it up. Ooh, pay 1 blue, return Cryptic Croak to its owner's hand. So, you know, maybe we want to Haywire Might that guy. I think we do. Well, no, they can do it in response. But they know what we're capable of. 2, 3, 4. Let's leave up the Deluge and pass. Yeah, just take the damage. Let's see if they want to counter our Deluge. They probably do. It gives us answers. Huh. They're gonna take that time to Field of Ruin. Alright, I like the Jolrael. It can't be negated. I like the No More Lies because it lets us get the Jolrael down, so let's go with that. Vanessa. Yeah, they're likely to just Fading Hope the Jolrael. We don't really want to counter that. I think I'm okay with just running the Jolrael into a Fading Hope. I think the smart thing for them to do would be Fading Hope our land. Instead, counter target red or green spell with mana 6 or less. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Do they have a Spell Pierce? Based on what we've seen, they might. Okay, no Spell Pierce. We don't have mana open. Yeah, there's Fading Hope back here. I'm okay with that. Let's just hit for one. We want to keep the Might around so we're not using it as a blocker. We have yet to see the Haughty Djinn, which is going to be huge. 17 cards in their graveyard. They are finally running out of cards. Too scared to play the Nissa. Do we Fading Hope their face down card? I don't think so. It gives them whatever this card is, probably an instant or sorcery. So let's get the Joel. Should I call her that? Joel. It's much easier than saying Jolrael. You know what? That's her name. Jolrael. I'm just going to say it. And let's see if they can do anything about this creature land. Doesn't seem like it. Awesome. So we do get the card draw. And now they return it. Okay, they see what she can do. They don't like her very much. Yeah, return it to my hand. I am okay with that. She basically has haste at this point in the game, because she creates a hasty land. Ooh, they messed up. They didn't leave mana open to return the Cryptic Coat, so... we destroy that. Perfect. That was a very good turn for us. And the scoop. We had quite enough. I think this game gets much harder after sideboarding. We've got 4 negates. Does Temporary Lockdown do anything against them? I guess it gets rid of the face down cards. And the Pranksters. Doesn't hit the Cryptic Coat. Doesn't hit the Tears. Yeah, we don't want it. Sawblade is pretty rough against the Terror. It's kind of our best option, though. Cornucopia I don't think we actually need against them. Sunfall I feel like they just counter. So, and the Nissa they just counter. So let's keep one Nissa. Let's bring in as many negates as we can. Means we have to dump one more card. You know, I feel like they're gonna run some kind of Essence Scatter to counter the Jolrael. So maybe we drop one of her as well. And just try to go more control. I think that's good. And I'm not sure how they get rid of the High Noon as well. I think that's going to be tough for them. So let's also bring in High Noon. It means we have to drop something. Let's drop the Dennick. Alright, I'm ready. Six lands. None of them surveil. I mean, no, we can't. Not keepable. Alright, this is fine, but we don't have the double white for the Interrupter. I'm hesitant to mulligan to 5, so let's keep it. Get rid of the forest. go ahead and get the tap land out so we can cast No More Lies on turn 2 if we need to. Okay, we drew the plains, so that's great for our interrupter. We do need the blue though. Almost played the plains. That would have been bad. Consider is cool with me. Maybe it'd be good to run something like Rest in Peace. Although we haven't seen the Haughty Djinn yet. Okay. I feel like we get the planes down so we can get the interrupter and maybe counter something that they do. It's a soft counter. Yeah, exile target spell. They're not going to play anything. Do we flash it in anyways? I kind of just want to keep it. I can cycle a land though. I don't think that's terrible. Cycle this tri-land, it does let them deluge or whatever they have for 4 mana. But then we get to do whatever we want in our turn. Oh, they wanna blow up. Oh man, okay. That's a smart play. You don't knock them for doing that. You don't run very many basics. And it gets rid of one of our colors. But we have the green here, so we're good. Do we play Cornucopia? Keep up a No More Lies. I think the Cornucopia is likely to get countered. You don't want to see his ramp. Another Field of Ruin. And they're happy to just pass the turn. So, and I don't have the mana for a deluge. There it is though. So, we need that blue. That is likely to get blown up as well by the Field of Ruin. But now we got 2 interrupters. So I'm going to go ahead and get my headquarters here. It does give me an untapped land. I think they're checking to see how many basics I run. Cause it ain't that many, I'll tell you. 3-color decks do not run as many basics. I think they run 5 is what I saw. 5 or 6. They're happy to just keep passing, it looks like. Maybe they became more control-y after the sideboard. Or they're just trying to get out of range of the No More Lies before they play anything. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Yep, let's run this out. Field of Ruin the Beseiju. Is there any reason to tap this? I don't think so. Is there a third Field of Ruin? Hopefully they don't draw the 4th. But in a mono blue deck, you can absolutely run 4. Alright. We take the counterspell. What else do we take? Let's take the Saw Blades. Just in case they ever decide to play a creature. Okay. Let's get our Cornucopia out, huh? I think that's good. I think that is good at this point. Yeah, they want to counter it. Do we let that go? Do we let it go? Yeah, I think we leave our 2 mana open, so they can counter that. I think this is the pivotal turn here, depending on what they... No, they don't play anything. So, should we get a spring-loaded Saw Blades down just so we can start working on crafting it? I don't really see the harm in that, since they're so scared to play creatures. Because we got our cornucopia in the bin we can use to craft. When and if we have the mana for it. So this is good. Man lands are going to be great in this matchup. And this costs 4, so let's hold off on that. And we're just going to pass. Eventually we're going to start trying to beat in with the Aven Interrupters. Even if they don't play any spells. They're just too scared. I don't want to test my counter spells. Alright, we're going. We're going in for it. They've got 6 lands in there. And how many? They got 7 cards in hand. They don't want to play anything. Do they have a counter for this? Probably not. Are they going to bounce it? Yes, they are. It's really not a problem. I don't mind a creature getting bounced, because I just replay it. They don't seem to have answers. Impulse. Top 4 cards, one of them into your hand, sure. Nothing. Alright. Interrupter back out. And now we have the white and blue. Counter target spell. Do we care about that? We do want to get something down eventually, but I think we leave our counter spells up for when they're trying to resolve a threat. Alright, this costs 3. So we leave up a negate. They're probably just going to bounce it, but that's okay, we have to do something. Or we're just going to sit here, each holding 7 cards in our hand with 20 life each. Probably doesn't make for good content, and I'm sorry. This is the kind of deck that I run. Phase out. Sure, it can phase out. Why not? And they have the Terror, which costs them 1 mana. Yeah, yep. So, yeah, we need a way to get rid of their graveyard. So maybe I should have sideboarded in the Tranquil throwback. If we power this up, we can't Saw Blades their Terror, but I'm sure they have an answer for that anyway. Let's just keep trying to swing in with the man land. Get our little map token. And we are going to take a hit from this Terror. We can leave up a negate. We are going to have to discard a card. Impulse, sure. Discard. I think we have to get rid of No More Lies. Not doing much for us. They have their Field of Ruin. That is unfortunate. And I don't think we have any more basics. I think we drew it. So yeah, we're out. Let's give them a nice... Let's give them an emoji. Yep, we are looking at all of the basics that we have. I have to discard again. Oh, I could play the Saw Blades now. Pay the 2 mana. There's no stick, so I don't think they have a bounce spell. Nope. Cool, we got rid of it. Feels good. Make them have more threats. Wow, they're done. We did it. Diamond streak continues. Alright. We have a record of 2-1 since becoming diamond. Let's see if we can get another win. I did add Ledger Shredders to the deck. I took out the Even Interrupters. Lower mana cost and takes the stress, you know, of the double white from the Even Interrupters, I think was difficult for us to hit consistently. So I think this is going to work more smoothly. Okay, we get a Harrier Strix. Don't see this one too often. Let's see what our opponent is up to. Let's get our main colors. Blue and white. Harrier Strix. So some kind of tempo. I'm okay with letting them hit us for 2 each turn. So let's keep getting these slow lands out. Haywire Might, I don't think does anything against this deck. We'll see. I like that they are on theme with their birds. Gray Seagull. Very nice. I'm going to start having our green source eventually, so let's get the green down. Yeah, Cornucopia is good. Yeah, I'm hesitant to leave the Saw Blades up because they might just tap our land down and we can't play it. But maybe I just play it now. Let's do it now. Before they untap. Let's see what they do. Spell Pierce in the main board. Very interesting. Props Eidetic Memory. Draw a card to maximum hand size. Put X +1 counters on target creature you control. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna do Cornucopia and Denic here. It resolves. So they don't have the ability to counter. There's no stick. Yeah, I guess they just win by going big with a flyer. All abilities, okay. So I was wrong about the might not being good against them. Yeah, I think we Sunfall here. Hit them for 1. Sunfall, play a tap land. Let's do it. We're down to 2 cards in hand. They do have a Mirrex. But they don't have any counter magic open for this. Cool. Not a grifter. This guy connives for 3. It's not actual card advantage, but it is good filtering. And they get the 1/1 counter. More creatures, alright. And it does trigger the eidetic memory. Alright, do we get the Nissa down? Or do we play the might and get rid of the memory? I think the memory's not going to get out of control. And they're out of cards. So let's get the Nissa down. We only have 2 green sources. So my life total is going to get kind of dangerous here. We do gain 1 back. And we have to plus now. So they know that this is not safe because we could minus on the Nissa to kill an enchantment. They are going to try to attack it probably. Discard a land. Dive again. Don't have quite enough to kill the Nissa with the Duelist. But they will kill my little token. Oh no, yeah, they can just put the counters on the Duelist. So they can kill the Nissa pretty easily. If they want to. They might just want to go face. Alright. So... yeah, we gotta block. Prevent some damage. Bye, Nissa. No more lies. Denick is a blocker. Let's get the might out there. Doesn't really pay to wait to sacrifice the might, so I'm going to do it now. 2, 3, 4. Let's get the Denick out. Gain a little life, and we have a no more lies up. Or another jump blocker if we need it. Can they connive into something good? Alright, we just attack him with the flyer. Smart. Can't do anything about it. And there's the Sunfall. We should have waited on activating this guy. That is too bad, because, yeah, we do have to deal with these. We don't have the spot removal right now. Let's attack in. They're going to know the sweeper is coming, but might as well. Might as well attack in with them. And if Dennick dies, we can cast it from the graveyard. Because we Sunfall it exiles. So I actually want the Dennick to die here. Perfect. Mirac's tokens are going to get annoying. Sure engine. Alright, so they can level up. Yeah, they kept cards in their hand. They knew we might have a sweeper. Do we get in with the anchorage? Activated abilities cost 2 less. So this guy draws them a bunch of cards. Not what we want to see. I think we can stay alive even if we start attacking with this, so let's go ahead and get some map tokens. Can we explore this? Deluge. Yeah, I think that's okay to keep. I've already got one. We need another answer, so let's get rid of it. It goes to the bin anyways. Cast it for 7 later. Defender can't be blocked. Draw a whole bunch of cards. 5. We're at 9. I'm gonna go to 2. I'm gonna go to 1. Ouch. No, I'm just dead. I'm just dead, right? Yeah. Yep, misplanned that. That's alright. Let's come back in game 2. Mono blue, huh? What am I gonna bring in? Dennick's not doing too much against them. I think the Frillback hitting more enchantments is good. Gives us a body. Could bring in a negate. Feels good to ramp against them, but let's put a negate here. Not a super keepable hand. We're gonna have to hope to draw into something. And not play anything till turn 3. Really turn 4. I don't think we can keep it. Better, but still kind of sad. Let's get rid of a Jolrael since she's legendary. Here we go. We got the Grifter. And set up a turn 4 Sunfall. Yeah, it's pretty good. want to destroy it now. Not really, because it gives them an extra land early. There's our cornucopia. You will connive. It'd be great to see a saw blades here. Ouch. Doesn't feel good to... Well, return it to their hand, that's not terrible. I think we return it to their hand with the Otawara, because they're just going to keep building on this one grifter. And you can't counter the Otawara ability. And if they play another creature or two, then we're in a good spot to Sunfall. Yeah, that's good. Okay, they play another legendary. Just to get the draw off of it, it looks like. Alright, they do put the counters there, so... Now we know we can return it to their hand. Not too bad. And we got the saw blades. Wonderful. Excellent, excellent. We don't have enough to Jolrael and saw blade. Do think we still want to put this down as a land. And our flyer is not getting through anyways. So let's hold up the saw blade. There's a big Planeswalker to Fairy, draw a card, 2/2 Spirit. Okay. Not so much I can do about that. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got vigilance. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad for us. So I should have put out the Jolrael. I don't think we're winning this one. Sadly. Sunfall here feels so bad. So let's get the Jolrael out. We're not going to use the land ability this turn, but gain a couple life. Also has vigilance. Knife. And I think putting the Jolrael down allowed them to play more creatures because they don't think I'm going to sunfall my own creature. And you still have so many cards in their hand. Alright. They just block my land creature, so I think we just sunfall here and that's it. They could also just counter this. They don't have it. That's good. Something's going well for us. Teferi's going to be a problem. Short engine is going to be a problem. How much toughness does he get? 4? Yeah, we can kill that with a saw blade. Create a spirit. And connive. Nissa, happy to see you. We saw they had Spell Pierce in the last game. We don't want to get blown out. It'd be great to get her down for 7 though. She stays alive after she makes a creature or gets rid of something. I think we gotta go for 5. Leave up the saw blades. Yeah. Yep, they have the Spell Pierce. We're gonna pay for it. Lose our chance to Saw Blade. Can they just get through? Probably, yes. Need the blockers, though. Gets bigger. Teferi keeps on going up. Can't be blocked. Yeah, I should really read that card, huh? Oh, they might just win. Yep, they have it. Sad. We never really had a chance in this game. They don't need to attack with anything else. I don't know why they're doing that. Okay. And that's game, unfortunately. So we are 2-2. Not sure what they're waiting on. We still got to get the damage through. Yep. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to keep the diamond streak alive. Both games so far in diamond, I have won. 2 Denix is not great to see, but we have white, blue, and green. We got stuff to do. Let's just keep this land so we can get to our Jolrael eventually. And we can put out a Denic. Sometimes Denic just hates on random strategies, so could be good. Get rid of it. They do. Let us investigate. So that is probably what we're just gonna. Well, let's play another one. See if that makes them angry. Wedding announcement, of course. That card has been the bane of my existence, and is really why I run the Haywire Might now. There's a lot of good enchantments and artifacts that the Might can deal with pretty well. So we definitely want to get rid of that. Might as well do it now. Gain 2 life. I'm going to swing in. If we play an untapped land, we can investigate. And we got another land next turn to play Jolrael with 5, which is what we want to do. Yeah, here's your Fiend. So we're not going to get our flyer through, unfortunately. Okay. Draw our 3 card. There's another land and another Jolrael. And I think we do get our flyer through because it's going to be a 4/4, right? Or now to be a 3/3. That's okay. I think we still play the Jolrael. Let's do it. Do we gain life? Not super important. Let's go ahead and play the Jolrael. If they've got removal for it, fine. We will play another one. And then this next turn we'll have 4 cards in hand, so it can get through. Now they're just going to attack with the Rafine. Man, Connive is so good. Here's a 4/4. Gain a bunch of life from the Sheoldred. Do we block? I don't think so. Let's get our flyer through. It's gonna hurt from the shoulder, but that's what we're gonna do. Draw a card, hopefully it's an answer. At this point we need a Sunfall. Ouch. And land. Not fantastic. Yeah, I think we play the untapped land so we can explore. Make our guys a little bigger. This is tough. Do we put it on the life linker? Get 1 extra life. This is not going to do it right now. We need that sweeper. Sadly. Yeah, calm down. Let's see what they do. All in. Can I have 3? Let's gain a little life back. Guess it doesn't matter which one we block. I guess we could double block the Jolrael. It doesn't feel terrible. We take 8. Make them have a removal. They do. They have it. So, this could be our final turn. We've got 3 chances to get a Sunfall. 6. Not gonna do it. Might as well attack in because we are dying anyways on the backswing. Not a Sunfall. That costs 2. I don't think we can draw it, right? Because this is 2 to draw, and then we don't have the 5. Yeah, we might just be done. Sad, but that's how it goes sometimes. No, it's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Four and 8. No, we're done. Alright. How do we side deck against them? Because they're going to get duress. They have all kinds of stuff here. We want to outvalue them. That's going to be difficult. I think we go for the High Noon. The Fading Hope against creatures with ward is not great. Let's get rid of a Might. Sawblade still hits quite a bit. Dennick is not doing so much for us. Even Interrupter is fine. Sunfall is fine, especially since we're on the play. Let's get a Disdainful Stroke. And let's hope for the best, because this is not a good matchup for us. One land. Nope. 2 lands. We got our colors. They're slow lands. I'm okay with that. We'll make it work. What do we get rid of? I want to keep the Even Interrupter. We don't have double white, so I don't know that it's worth keeping. Cool. We have our 3rd land. Do we get the High Noon out now? I think we play it next turn. And if they have a good two mana play, we counter it. If we don't. We could just counter the High Noon here. Let's hold on. Let's hold on to it. Virtue of loyalty. Fine. Another token. Hope to scry out the land to the top. We do. Wedding announcement. That gets counted for sure. Now we can get our high noon out without fear of it being countered. Alright, this has Ward 1. So we can return it to their hand this time. Which I think we do want to do. Sunfall. We would like another land for our Nissa. Unfortunately. No, that is not it. But it does temporarily counter the Rafine, who we hate. All my homies hate Rafine. They just played again. I'm still iffy on this card. Because they just get it back the next turn. They only have to pay 2 additional. They don't even have to pay the original cost. Now we can drop the Nissa. We'll leave back our blocker. We'll start creating. Do I even have the green? Wait a minute. I do have double green. That just means I have to pay a bunch for the Phyrexian mana here. And we're in a good spot. Even though they have a trillion cards in hand, they can only play 1 per turn. There's the get lost here. Sad. Very sad. But we can build our Even Interrupter. Where are we at? Remember Deluge. Yes, I'll take that, of course. And I'm going to build this guy up. I think we want to spread out our threats as much as we can against their spot removal. And we swing in. You know, I think if they had removal, they'd use something there. Not sure what they're going to do. Another Mastermind, okay. Did they attack? Maybe they do. Cycle this headquarters. And another headquarters. For Deluge now we can play another land. I think we just keep racing. Let's keep going. They're gonna have to deal with these. Alright, they're gonna create a little 2/2 knight. Let's go ahead and Deluge. Let's see what we get off this. 2 Jolraels. Let's take them both. We can't play a second spell anyway, so I didn't need to do that. But, alright. Let's go to match 3. Let's see if we saw any new cards from them. Get Lost. Virtue of Loyalty. I think we bring in some negates. High Noon was good for us. It is worse on the draw for sure. The Haywire might get rid of the the back side of their adventure enchantments. So I think we keep a couple of those. Sunfall we're going to need to stabilize. Jolrael gets removed. Sorry, Joel, Jolrael, we're going to put you down to 1. I think dropping a No More Lies for another negate is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's good. Two lands. We do have negate. And we can build it to the Sunfall, but we've just got our most expensive cards in our hand. We can't keep it. Oh, that's frustrating. That is very frustrating. Okay. We must keep this. We need to figure out which 2 cards to get rid of. It's probably a land, unfortunately, and a Memory Deluge or the Sunfall. Let's get rid of the Sunfall, it's the most expensive. I might have to get rid of the Deluge as well. God, that's awful. Because we want our double white for our Avon. Maybe it's okay to get rid of the Boseiju here. And the rest is killer. I mean, that's pretty much a good game. Stick him up. It's removal, but we need lands. Gotta get those lands. Okay, we got their mastermind. We got the Fiend. If I want to save our removal for the Fiend. Although it's got ward, so we're not going to be able to use it. No land. Very disheartening. I wanted a chance in this game and our deck did not want to give it to us. Guess it's better to bounce before they get this trigger. Might as well counter it. I have no mana to do anything. They should have let me pay the ward cost first, though. Alright, there's a land. Too little, too late, I think. Take 2, that's not so bad. They know about the interrupter, so that's keeping them from playing into it. I think we put it out there. Use our mana however we can. No land. Well, it's 16 to 16. Let's race. In as much as we can. Kniving is such good value. I might replace these Avon Interrupters with the Ledger Shredder for 1 and a blue and it connives. whenever a player casts their second turn, or casts their second spell of the turn. Now we can no longer effectively race, but don't know what else to do. At some point we're just gonna chump block. Because right now, I am sure they just counter our Memory Deluge. We're at the point now where I'm just going to chump block, probably. Alright, they're using the mana to power up a Restless Fortress. What happens when it attacks? Defending player loses 2 life. Yeah. Let's get our jump blocker in there. Get our Memory Deluge. But our sweepers don't hit the man lands, unfortunately, so I don't know how we get back in this game. And they just have them no more lives anyway, so yeah, that's going to do it, I think. We can get in a swing with the Jolrael. It doesn't save us. But why not? Let's do it. Might as well have some fun while we're losing. Okay. Do we just lose? That's going to become a 3. This is already a 2. Yeah, they can connive 2, discard a land, deal 2 damage. That's going to be a good game. We fought, man, it sucks mulliganing twice. It was a tough matchup for us anyway, so I'm not too sad about that one.